every time that you walk through the door. I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets.
Hello, everybody. Not sure if anybody is here just yet. Oh man, the hat makes me look like I got a bruise. I don't, I promise. I am going to pull up my notes because I don't want to forget anything. I'm actually going to take this off because I don't want anybody to think that I've got a big fat bruise on my eye when I don't. All right, I hope everybody is doing well. Still, let's see. I am... All right, there we go. Hello, hello, good morning. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I was like, did I put it on private or unlisted or something? All right, today is just going to be a chill, cozy stream. And if I'm being honest, I'm just trying to, I'm kind of on my journey to finding the joy in creating again. That like, can't leave the craft room for days kind of excitement in creating, because I do still enjoy it. It's just not that excitement, I guess, if that makes sense. So, and it's been gone for quite a while, like that excitement. Like I just, you know, no housework gets done and all day and all of that. I would rather do anything else but sit here and create, which is kind of sad. I've been through this before. It'll pass, but if you're going through it, just let it, you know, gotta kind of ride the ride, I guess. But for me, this is what I do, so I'm trying to find it again. So I'm just looking at my notes on my phone. All right, I am going to do a couple announcements before we get started. And I am having a alcohol ink class, a live alcohol ink class on December 2nd at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you can't make the live, you will have access to the replay. And then when you sign up for the class, you will get access to the classroom. This is where like the link to the live class will be. I'm also hosting a after class Zoom party. And that's not going to be recorded. That's just for people that go live and want to join after the fact to like ask questions. And I really like doing classes this way because then I can, you know, first teach and then kind of figure out if anybody is, you know, having trouble with something, and then they can show me in the Zoom room versus like trying to type it out and me trying to figure out what's going wrong with whatever they're trying to show me. And oh, there's also a freebie. And then I'm also doing giveaways. I'm giving 2 boxes of some of my favorite alcohol ink supplies. So like alcohol ink colors and tools and just paper and different things like that. Let's see. And oh, the Zoom, yes. And the class is about an hour. The Zoom might be about an hour. I have somewhere to be actually, but I didn't want to change the time or the day of the class. So the Zoom is probably going to be the thing that gets cut short, just because that's kind of like an after thing. And the next thing is Simon Says Stamp is having 20% off their Copics. I use a lot of Copics for my alcohol ink, and so I'm definitely going to be stocking up on those. And the links, all of the links will be in the description box, and using those is no extra cost to you, but it does in fact help me because I get a little commission off of all the sales. Depends the amount, depending on what store, but it does help allow me to be able to bring free content to you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. I think I'm going to put my hat back on because I look super tired. All right, there we go. But remember, I do not have a bruise on my eye. I don't know if it's going to look like that in the small thing. All right, we are going to be creating mixed media, faith-based something. I think a tag. So I kind of pulled out some things. And I have this bin, which I absolutely love. This is from scrapbook.com, and it comes apart. So you can kind of like store all of your different things. And this is where I have decided to store all of my, like my faith-based stuff. So I have a lot of Open Journey, which is, her name is Ingrid. She has a Etsy shop, and a lot of the art and like these stamps are from her. They're beautiful, and I'll show more in just a second. But I also have a lot of By the Well for God, and like the paper, this paper is from them. And then I also have a lot of Erin Lee Creative stamps, and I think a lot of her stamps right now are up to 70% off on her website, and I put a link down below. So oh, I was just noticing that it was paused. Does it look good? Can you hear me, see me? I hope so, because I've been rambling for like ever. So anyways, I'll keep going. All right, so this bin actually comes with, where'd they go? There they are. Okay, so this bin comes with these containers on the inside, and this isn't supposed to be about organization, but I find the more organized I am, the more I kind of want to come in here and create, because I'm not sifting through a bunch of nonsense. Like, all of this stuff was in one big bin, and it was just such a hassle just to kind of look through everything, find the stamps that I wanted, find the sentiments and everything. So yeah, anyways, this bin, I absolutely love it. All right, so for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat a lot? I sure did. All right, so I'm going to start off with a tag. This is just a Tim Holtz tag. And I'm going to put some paper here, and a little trick that because I was trying to figure out where I wanted, like what part. So I was holding it up to the light, and this is kind of like a no-brainer, but actually kind of want it on this side. So I want some white space and then some of that design on this side. And okay, so let me show you the paper. If you are looking for more inspiration for By the Well for God products, Lindsay Decor, forgot her name for a second. She has tons of it on her YouTube channel, and I'll try to link to her later, but and she actually has a affiliate link. So if you do decide to purchase, using her link would be appreciated. I don't have one, but I really like to try and, you know, support people that do. So this is the paper, and I absolutely fell in love with it because it's like alcohol ink inspired, and there's like wings, and you know, even if you aren't a like religious person or anything, some of this stuff is really amazing for just any types of projects. So, oh, there's 3 of each. It's like stained glass. It's so pretty. There's the one we're going to use today. Is everybody shy or just not chatty this morning? All right. So I like these. I really like the florals on the back. And then, of course, the butterflies. Really, really pretty. I know this is kind of like an odd time. I was meaning to go live on Saturday, I think it was, or I can't remember what day, but something had come up. So, and this one is just so gorgeous. And the idea for a lot of these things are actually for like Bible study-ish things, like Bible journaling and things like that. So you can purchase like devotional type stuff. I mainly do it just to have the pretty stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. All right. Oh, decorating for Christmas, decorating Christmas tree and watching you. Ooh, my Christmas tree is almost finished. Of course I didn't buy enough because we got a bigger tree this year, and I didn't buy enough bulbs, the ones that I wanted, and they're all out, of course. So I ended up having to get different stuff, but it's all right. All right, so again, I'm going to do this, and I think I'm just gonna glue it down and then cut it out. So let me find my glue. It's somewhere on here, unless Abby took it. Let's see. All right, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's back there. Oh, decorating. Oh, how fun. Okay, so I'm just hanging out with you guys then today. That's cool. I like that. All right, so I'm just gonna add some liquid adhesive maybe. Wow, that's the first time it does that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna use a tape runner. And just make sure that I get all the little corners. Okay. Making Christmas cards, nice. So everybody's busy too. How fun. I'm glad that I could be somewhat entertainment while you all decorate and create and stuff. That's always fun. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go over just a tad because I don't want a lot of, I want some white space. And did I do too far? No, that's perfect. Okay. Now, I'll get off my foot. All right. I'm just realizing I forgot to take my supplements today because I normally eat and then I wait a little bit and then I take them. So I'll have to remember to take them after. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. All right. I'm just gonna cut this out. And this paper, the only downside is it's kind of like that glossy paper. Like if you've ever gotten Paper Rose Studio paper, it's kind of like that. It's still really pretty, and you could put a coat of like clear gesso on top. While I have my scissors, I'm actually gonna cut this out, which kind of makes me sad because I really like all like the paint strokes and all that texture behind there. But I'm just gonna be using the butterfly today. And this is from, the paper's from By the Well for God, and then this is from Open Journey. So we're just gonna cut this out. All right, is anybody signed up for my alcohol ink class? I'm really excited for it actually. Sorry, this is kind of boring, but oh, I did also want to say, if you're watching the replay or if you jump in at any time, and you know, I get comments all the time, you should be more prepared. This is boring. You know, you're slow, whatever the case may be. If it's not for you, you can just click off and move on. Not that hard. I don't think that I am everybody's cup of tea, so that's okay. I don't really like that actually, that little thing. Yes, the alcohol ink class is, oh, and I forgot to say, the alcohol ink class is only $8. And a class like that, normally I would probably charge like $30 only because it's the class plus the classroom and then also the Zoom. So it's a lot of time and, you know, of course, preparation and everything. Granted, if I did a class that was more expensive, I would probably do like more bonus content. But I just wanted to get I wanted everybody to get kind of a feel of how I would want to do my classes. Because that's how I would, well, I've done them actually a few times, but yeah, so, because I think it's important to not only like take the class, but then also implement things that you're learning. And then sometimes if you're feeling overwhelmed in the class, and you're trying to create along and then you have questions, it's hard for, you know, the instructor to kind of answer that without seeing, well, at least for me, because I'm a visual person, so it's hard to see like what you're talking about, like, oh, it globs up here, or it's not drying, or, you know, whatever. But anyways. Yeah, put me on, if you're watching replay, put me on double speed. All right, so I think that's good. Trying to think. I think I'm gonna do some stamping, and I really like these, but I'm not too sure which one I want. I like this one. This one says Jesus on it, so all points to him. So we're gonna use this one. Like, I mean, a lot of those comments don't really bother me, but it's just like, you came and wasted your time to tell me that I'm boring. Great, thanks. All right. Oh, I need my... You know, and I mean, a while back, it did kind of deter me from doing lives, only because, you know, you have people with hundreds of people in their streams and stuff, and they're all, you know, everything's all organized and put together, and of course that's not me, so I don't want to be somebody else. But so I wasn't really, you know, I kind of take breaks when I feel that way, and then I'm like, and then I get over it. I'm like, you know, I'm just me, and whoever's here for the ride, I appreciate ya. If not, you know, I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. All right, I'm gonna go there. But I don't know if, I guess we'll see. I have another paper, so if it doesn't work out, I can always start over. Because I'm thinking I want gray. Let me grab the gray. Because I think it might be too dark. Alrighty. All right. Okay. I like that. Hello, Suzanne. Thank you. And let's see. Hello, Marilyn, Kimmy, Lisa, Paints and Glitter. I want to say I remember your name, Paints and Glitter, but it's escaping me at the moment, so I apologize. Lisa, Deanna, Suzanne, Donna, Shelly, Marilyn. Hello, everybody. All right. I think I'm gonna go one more time. And Suzanne, I really wish that there were more companies that did more faith-based stuff. Now it's too dark. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm actually going to use some paste over top, so it will kind of tone it down a little bit. And then I can always add some gesso if need be. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm actually gonna get my coffee. Raquel. Okay. Anybody drink Black Rifle coffee? It's the best coffee. And it's veteran owned, which I like too. So all right. Oh, that actually dried pretty quick. I was thinking that it wasn't going to dry fast because of the glossiness of the paper, but it did. Okay, so let's see. All right, this stencil is from Finnabair. I know I'm going to get a million questions about it. I don't know, unfortunately, if it's still available, and I apologize, but I love it. I have it, so I'm going to use it. That's my mantra from now on, because I always feel bad. I don't know if anybody saw my Real Talk video from quite a while ago, but I always feel bad when I use things that aren't, you know, that are discontinued. But I don't want to get rid of it because I love it. So why am I going to get rid of something that I love? And I want to use it. So I apologize. You'll probably find something similar. I wanted to point out that I opened my grit paste and unfortunately it is dry. I think I can reconstitute it or like make it paste again, but I went sorry, I went to go look at this one, which has the press and seal on top, and it's fine. So, and I think I opened these around the same time because I remember when I was on, oh, actually it's usable. When I was a maker for Tim Holtz, I was making a project and I remember opening these around the same time, and I put the press and seal on one and not the other, so it helps tremendously. All right, so I'm actually gonna add a little bit of water to this because it's a little dry. All right, now I have a napkin here. Is that too far? Do I need to zoom in a little bit? Is that better? All right, and is the sound good? If not, let me know. I'm using a different mic, so I'm hoping that the sound stays okay. It's not as good quality when my Rode mic works, but it's better than the camera or the microphone on my camera, so. Miss Vegan, can I ask who makes the Jesus stamp? Yes, it is from Open Journey. She's on Etsy. She designs and creates like her own artwork for her brand, and everything is amazing. At the end, I will show some more stuff from her. I don't actually. Maybe on Instagram, I think I have some videos. You might find some reels probably, or some shorts here on YouTube. But yeah, I've really been loving creating with faith-based products. I mean, I've grown up in the Christian church my whole life, so it's a big part of who I am and what I believe. So I need to create more with it, I feel like. So all right, I should have lifted it up to see. All right, it's been a long time since I've created a project like this. There's a link in the description for her shop too, so. And she's so sweet too. I got a little globby there, but that's okay. All right, so what I also like to do when I add paste is I like to add a little, like, kind of to blend it together. Just like that. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, if you aren't following me on Instagram, you'll see sometimes I go through spurts. It's kind of funny because I'm like, oh, I haven't even uploaded a story in like a week. And then like I do like 50 in one day. So it's kind of a hit and miss from me, I guess. But I do share probably more on Instagram than here on YouTube because YouTube took away the stories feature, which I actually was kind of liking, but then they took it away. All right, I'm gonna set that aside for a second, close this up so it doesn't dry out. And kind of, well, while this dries, let me, well, first clean up. And then I can show you some more from Open Journey. So she creates these word study cards, and that's how I started down the rabbit hole of all her amazing stuff. Let me grab them. So here's ones that I have created. So you have, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'll go and read the verse, but these I think are created for more like Bible study type things, which I don't really do. But I do sometimes, I'm like, oh, what's the Bible verse? So I've created this one, and I do mix like other products with it. I don't just mainly use that. So like this stamp is a Colorado Craft Company stamp. And then I stitched on this one, and this one is waffle flower dies, and I die cut some of my alcohol ink backgrounds for that one. And then this one here, this is probably one of my favorites. This is using some Blue Fern Studio supplies, like this ephemera and, you know, these little clear thing, acetate or whatever they're called. And this stamp, I'm trying to think. I think it's from Erin Lee Creative, one of her stamps. She has a lot of faith-based stamps as well. And then this one here. So, and then here are the cards. So I have lots of cards here, and then they just have a different word on them. And then you can, you know, they have all of the Bible verses, and you can kind of do your study that way. So yeah, so those, I think I have two different sets here. And then her artwork is, I'll grab some of it here. So she has like stickers, she has like sentiments, and then I think there was just a new release of a new collection. I can't remember what it's called, but from the looks of it, when I saw Lindsay's stories on Instagram, I fell in love. So I haven't looked yet because I spent a little too much on Christmas gifts this year. So yeah, so there's that. And then this is all her own artwork. So, oh, this is from By the Well for God. So they have a lot of beautiful artwork as well. And then you got all these. So, anyways. And then she has like ephemera, which is probably one of my favorites. I won't take it all out or else I'll be here all day. And then one of my newest favorite things is these word focus like sticker words, because a lot of times if I'm like Bible journaling or something, or doing like an art journal, I just want the words. So yeah, and I have a lot, there's a lot more, but I don't want to bore you all. So and this is pretty dry. The paste dries pretty fast, so need to get off my foot. Okay, close this. All right, now I need to figure out what I want to do here. Let's see. I don't know how well color, well, I don't want to add color actually. I think I'm going to add some stamping on here. And then I'm trying to think. Let me look at my old cards to give me a little inspiration. So, oh yes, I wanted those, the florals, so let me find them. Actually gonna be taking these out. And I'm gonna just do the white ones. So kind of like that to kind of break up the color. And ooh, that one's pretty. That one's pretty too. So is that one. They're all so pretty. All right, I'll just take a bunch and then kind of figure it out. My hair is everywhere. All right, is anybody 100% ready for Christmas? Okay, and then what I like to do is take one of these stickers and kind of, it just helps me ground it. It kind of gets lost, but it just helps me ground everything. I think I might use this one. No. You know, we went to Target yesterday and in hopes of finding my ornaments that I was missing, that I needed more of. And it's like people, I mean, I've noticed Christmas stuff like in September, October, but it's like, I'm like, are people really buying? But I guess so. I mean, everything, a lot of stuff was sold out. So, I guess if you want the good stuff, then you got to start early. All right, I'm just going to place this on some cardstock and I knew I was gonna get a new tree this year, so I did buy the tree early, and it's been up because I wanted to make sure that I liked it, because I set it up. And finding lights, because my husband wanted color lights, and I like the warm lights. I'm kind of a mix of like that aesthetically pleasing Christmas meets like your grandma's tree kind of thing, because I have a lot of like handmade ornaments on my tree and stuff like that, but I also like it just to kind of have a theme, I guess, or like a color, like, or something, you know. So I'm kind of like a mix of both. I like both, and I could never, I couldn't, my mom's tree growing up, I remember it was just all ornaments of like pictures of us from school, or like ornaments that we made in school, and just things like that. And I can't ever imagine a tree without those things. I don't know. It's weird. All right, I'm just gonna... All right, something that I've learned over the many years is that, you know, when I'm in a rut like this, just going back to things that I know work. Like, I've done this a million times, but I know it works. I know I love it. So why am I trying to do something different when I can barely sit down to create as it is? So I'm just kind of making it easy for myself. And yeah. All right, I think now that all that red is covered up, I think I want some more red now. Let me find the... Oh, there they are. All right. But, Open Journey subkit is called Beautiful. Which is it? I can't remember what this is because I don't really buy the kits. I kind of buy like individual things. If I have time today, I will try and, you know, figure out what I have and then link it for you. Today's kind of a busy day. Right after this, my husband and I are cleaning the garage. Then we have to pick up the kids, and my daughter has physical therapy for her knee, and then we have an orchestra concert, and then dinner, and then, you know. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it today, but I will try my hardest. And you can bug me if, you know, in a few days you're like, oh, she hasn't updated it. Bug me, please, because I will forget. Oh, you're saying it's beautiful. Oh, well, disregard that 5-minute rant that I went on. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that works. All right. Anybody get anything cool on the deals of the last weekend? I know today's like Travel Tuesday or something like that. It's like never ending. I was seeing like Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales in like the beginning of November. I'm like, man, these stores cannot just let it happen. Yes, Lisa, same. Oh, I didn't know that she had a website. Or did I know that? I do not remember. Hi, Terry. How are you, my sweet friend? Oh, I miss you. All right. Kimmy, same. So I was on the Prima Design team for like a couple years, like 2 or 3 years. And when you're on a design team that takes up so much of your time and like requires so much of you, you kind of get lost in that one company. And when I stopped being on the design team, I was like, oh, wow. Everything has changed. There's like a million new stamp companies out there, and I was just trying to buy as much as I could. Oh. Hi, Moitza. I think I'm saying your name right. I do forget how to pronounce it. Moitza, I think. I think I saw you coming in earlier. All right. I'm gonna grab my stamp real quick. Yes, see, I kind of have a good memory sometimes. I remember. All right, it's been a while, huh? All right, I'm gonna do some stamping, and my go-to script stamp is the Script Ledger from Tim Holtz. And I'm just going to I did get this stamp. Where'd it go? This one, so that I can use it to do this type of stuff, but it just doesn't, the script is, it just has my heart. So sometimes I'll use that one just because I like to add that extra, like, because these are all like Bible verses, and I just like to add that extra something faith-based, even in a not faith-based project, just so it's there. But it's just, the script is, I need the script. All right, there we go. And then I think I'm gonna add some script to these. And so what I like to do is I like to just kind of curl up my stamp like this and then randomly add it. Sometimes I'll stamp off just so that I get a variation, so it's not so blocky. Because mixed media is supposed to be just kind of willy-nilly, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's not perfect. Actually going to add some stamping to this too. And we're going to do up there. How are you all? Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, now Amber, I am just creating with paper. Are you new to crafting in general? Because if you are, then it'll be a little harder to explain. But I'm just creating a tag. No rhyme or reason, just kind of stamping, using some ephemera. Hello, Monique. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Oh, okay. I am creating a tag, and I'm using like faith-based supplies, like they're linked in my description, but we're just creating a mixed media tag. I did some stamping, I added some paste. Yes, I'm actually still drinking my coffee, and it is cold. We just started turning on our heater, and I've been like dying, not, well, I won't say that. I've been like suffering because it's been so cold and my bones hurt. But I'm like, just a little longer, I don't want to turn it on. And we just started turning it on, and it's, it even still has that like burnt smell from all the dust. But yeah, it's been cold. My joints are not happy with me today because we had to go to Vegas yesterday, and It was like a last minute thing. And the family wanted pizza, which is fine, but I could not resist having a slice of pizza. I just now, I am in a lot of pain today, my hands, because, actually don't like this one. Yeah. I should know better. All right, so we did that one. I'm gonna rough up the edges on this tag because for those of you that I don't really share a lot on YouTube, more on Instagram about my health journey, but I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis almost 2.5 years ago, and it's been a journey trying to figure out what works for me as far as like medication and everything. And I decided to go the more natural route after lots of like more like conservative treatments didn't work. And it has been life-changing, let me tell you. If you have the means to go the natural route, do it, because, and I only have the means because I got a little small, not inheritance, but there was a property that my dad had with my grandfather, and just a little piece of property, nothing big, but it has been very helpful because they sold it and I got a little tiny little chunk of money, and that has helped with paying for all of it. Or else I wouldn't have been able to do it because it's expensive. But it definitely has changed everything. And modern medicine, I love it for some things, but just the thought of injecting myself or, you know, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. So, going the natural route. But I do definitely notice, like, when I eat something that I'm not supposed to, I do notice for sure. And it's like little things, like I can't have garlic, lettuce, peanuts, eggs. There's like a whole slew of things. Bev, oh my goodness. Hello. How are you? I was just thinking of you the other day, Bev. Well, I mean, when I'm on TikTok and you're live, I always kind of like scroll through. Sometimes I say hi, sometimes I don't. But I was thinking of when you used to always make Mateo the cards. I have them somewhere. But yeah. Anyways. It's like a big reunion. Terry, yes, message me, and they do free consults, and so maybe it's something for you. It really has changed everything, and things that I'm like sensitive to. Oh, different Bev. Oh, sorry. You look the same, actually. I don't have my glasses on, so I apologize. She has almost the same name too. That's weird. Sorry. All right. So yeah, they do like a sensitivity test, like a food allergy test. And what it is you're basically like healing your gut. So it's not like I can't eat any of that stuff forever. It's just because if you're into like natural things. Sorry if any of this is boring to anybody watching, but if you're into more natural things, you know that a leaky gut can lead to so many health problems, and most adults most likely have a leaky gut, so you need to heal your leaky gut. And then in doing that, so like things like me, like lettuce, garlic, pepper, tomatoes, just normal things. I can't eat like 20 different things. It leaks into my whole nervous system, and then that's why I get in so much pain sometimes, because I was eating, I'm a garlic girl. I love garlic. So yeah, so healing yourself from the inside out, it helps for sure. Definitely. Anyways, okay, I need to get this finished because I have to help my husband clean the garage, and I don't want to, but we have to, because we have a 3-car garage and we can only fit 1 car in there. So let's see, my daughter took my Fabri-Tac, so let's see. Whoops. I'm gonna try this one. I don't know if I've used this before. All right, we're going to go with it. Anybody use this glue? It's the Eileen's Tacky Glue. Yeah, it's tough dealing with a illness day to day. Especially like when, like for me, it was like I lost, for a long time, I lost that person I was, like the mother I was, the fun, outgoing mom, and I would always like have their breakfast and their nice lunches and everything, and I mean, not every single day, don't get me wrong, but most of the time. And when I was suffering really bad at the beginning, it was really hard. I mean, it was more like emotionally painful, I think, than anything. And I haven't really shared this at all on here, but because that's the one thing that I pride myself in, is being, the best mother I can be. So it was really hard on me that I wasn't able to do a lot of those things, but I'm getting back. So that's what's important. And it's like, I think, the kids feel it obviously because they're older. So they've known this certain, mom for so long, and then all of a sudden she can't even get out of bed sometimes. So anywho, you don't like that? Oh, okay. All right. Well, if I have to go back in and switch it out, I will. But for now, we're just going with it because that's what I got. All right. Now we need to find something for like a sentiment. I think, what did I have? I want to say that I took a stamp out, or I left one out, something. Let me see. I was in denial that I had anything wrong with me probably for a good 3 or 4 months before I actually went to the doctor. And it was just like one day to the next. It was really crazy how fast it went from like me being okay to I can't even walk because the shooting pain up my feet. Let's see. So yeah, Erin Lee Creative. I think a lot of her stuff is either, I think it's either 20 or 30% off site-wide. It might have changed actually. I forgot today's not Monday. But I do know that she has amazing deals on her clearance stuff that I think is like discontinuing. So I've gotten foil plates for like $10. So let's see. I think this is sometimes the hardest part for me, is finding what I want on it. All right, let's see here. Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to find the right. Because I think the words are a little too big. Whoops. Let's see, what are these? Ooh, this one's a good one. Anybody know what Psalm 18:1 is? Where's my scissors? Okay, I'm losing it. No. Psalm 18:1. I love you, Lord, you are my strength. I didn't know that by heart, so that's okay. I'm just going to put it down here, or actually on top of the red one, just like that. And then this is a sticker, so I'm going to stick it on some cardstock. Just like that. And I'm not worried that it's all wonky. I kind of like it that way, not perfect. Well, I wanted to say, and I don't know if it's been a long time, but I don't see any channel members on here, but I do have special like emojis you can use if you're a channel member. I had them made a long time ago. Yeah, I like it up there. Okay. And I know a lot of people do like a lot of free stuff for their channel members, but I don't anymore. I was thinking of getting back to doing it. But then it stressed me out. All right. And while I'm just finishing this up, has everybody, or has anybody that wants to signed up for my class, my alcohol ink class? It's linked down below. I think I might add some of these splatters. This color, let me see. If you can't make it live, no worries. It will, you can have access to it anytime. All right, now I know I have some Splatter Squad in here. I know it. If you don't know what the Splatter Squad is, it's anybody that likes splatters. You put hashtag Splatter Squad. And we're going to do some splatters because no project is complete without splatters. And I'm actually going to go a little far because I'm wearing one of my nice hoodies and I like it. So I don't want to get, actually, I'm going to cover up my sentiment. Splatter Squad, yes. Okay. There we go. I'm far away. It'll probably get on my iPad, my everything. The splatters are everywhere. So I don't want them on my sweatshirt though. All right, and then we're gonna turn it so that we get a different angle here. There we go. Just like that. All right, I think I might want a word sticker. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, clouds roll by. I'm using the chat, but I wanted to say thank you for your videos because it helps me during my battle with depression 10 years ago. Oh my goodness. That depression, man, can get you if you're not careful. I was in a really dark place. I don't even think my husband really knew. I mean, I'm sure he knew like something was up because of everything that I was going through. But yeah, it definitely reach out to somebody. I don't think... Yeah, I don't see one that I like. Yes, it does need some thread. You are correct. I was thinking, I'm like, what is it missing? It's missing thread. It's been a while, but I'm glad that some people know what I love because sometimes I forget sometimes what I like. All right, these are gonna go back in this tube. I really like this tube. It's really cool. Bye. Was it Raquel? Ugh, I'm so bad. When I'm multitasking, I'm so horrible. Paints and glitter, I'll just say that. Thank you for joining, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna put this up. I'm gonna take that off. There we go. Now it's complete. Thread, splatters, butterfly, perfect. Perfection. All right, I gotta fix that. Clouds Worldwide, thank you for sharing that. I know it can be tough sharing. And you say 10 years ago? So you've been around for a long time, so I appreciate you being here. All right, there we go. Shelly says, everything is perfect when there is a butterfly. The sign of new beginnings. Yes, exactly. New beginnings. I want to say that there's like a song is coming to mind, like a worship song, but I don't know it. And I'm definitely not going to sing. So. You know a song I really, really like? It's from, I don't know if it's Elevation Worship as a whole or if it's just that one guy. I forget his name off the top of my head, but it's the praise one. I got a reason to praise. Anyways, all right. I've gone crazy. Now I'm singing. But I am done. I had fun hanging out. Here is the look at my project here. Simple. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you all for being here. You all are amazing, and I hope everybody has a good rest of your week. If you haven't signed up for my alcohol ink class, the link is in the description box. And if you are signed up, I will see you on Saturday. Thank you all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.